Good morning everybody and welcome to Golf Drills for the Lounge number 10. Today we're going to be doing some drills to complete the whole backswing, to create a really powerfully coiled backswing which can massively improve your ability to strike the ball consistently and really well, and probably for people who slice the ball to help to reduce that action as well. This drill is a fantastic one to do indoors because it's going to require some work to really piece a couple of different areas together, which you can only really do at first in slow motion to get your brain a chance to figure out what's going on. And it's also going to bring in a lot of what we've learned so far. So everything we did in terms of improving posture and balance on the wobble pads, and the flexibility work we've done on our hamstrings, and then all up through our glutes and lower back, and then up into our shoulders with the shoulder circles. All of those things are going to help us to turn our body powerfully over flexed knees with really good balance. We're also going to incorporate the other area of the backswing drill we did, which is when I talked about correct wrist hinge and being able to create a powerful right angle between the left arm and club. So what we're going to do is bring together the two power sources of the backswing: the rotation of the upper body around the spine over flexed knees, which creates all the torque as the upper body winds up against those thighs, combined with the hinge of the wrists, where we develop a powerful right angle between the left arm and club without a folding action, but also making sure that those wrists are hinging and not bowing. So you can either do this on the wobble pads if you want to, if you've got them, which is just making sure that you keep your balance through the center of your feet and you keep your knees flexed, or at first you can just do it dry swinging at home. If you've got low roofs, you can just grip down on the club so that you've got space to do it. Otherwise you can use the full length of the club. So all we're going to do in very, very slow motion, set our really athletic posture position where we get that lovely straight line in our back, making sure the weight's through the center of our feet as if we were on those wobble pads. We're making a very, very slow rotation of the club head, the arms and the chest together to get to this position where the shaft is parallel to our toes. We can feel we've kept that powerful angle over the ball with the weight in the center of our feet, and very importantly, we can really feel that centered position over flexed knees, that we haven't had any straightening of the legs. We're feeling that the club arms and chest swing past the flexed knees. Now this is the bit that requires a lot of slow motion practice, because from here onward we feel like the body's going in two separate directions. The chest feels like it's going back and around as it winds over that flexed right knee and pushes the right hip back here. So it's very much going that way in a powerful coil, but with a correct hinge of the wrists, you feel like the club is going up and over. And everybody's tendency, or a lot of people's tendency, is to either go, if they focus on the chest turning, the club follows it, or if they focus on the wrist hinging, the legs follow it. So you either get everything going that way or everything going that way. So you could practice with a mirror behind you over there. You could look in it and practice in slow motion the feeling of the club hinging, the wrist hinging the club up and over as the chest rotates and pushes that right hip back over a flexed right knee. Have a look this way. Club arms and chest are turning past those flexed knees and thighs, and look how the chest rotates and turns into that flexed right knee as the hands swing up and under the club. And once you've got it correct, you'll feel lots of rotational load into here as the chest winds into the right thigh. If you've kept the left arm extended, you'll feel a real stretch in all the left side of the back and in the left forearm, and you'll feel that left thumb underneath the golf club as the wrists hinge correctly underneath. And what I suggest is, as you get up to this position, then hold the top of the backswing position for as long as you can with some long, slow, deep breaths, and you'll really feel all the stretching through your mid-back, the load against the thighs, all the power in the loaded arm and shaft. It's a fantastic drill to build up, and then you will start to flow into much more powerful backswing positions on the course if you can do this for a few minutes every single day. This is the single biggest exercise that brings together everything we've done so far to give you a really powerfully coiled backswing. So really get stuck in with this one, and I really strongly recommend that you do your stretches first to enable you to be able to get to your best, most powerful backswing position. So have fun practicing, and I'll see you tomorrow.